What if I told you that your loved ones aren't really gone? That the whispers you hear in your heart, the signs you see in the world around you are real? Welcome to Cosmically Connected, where together we bridge the gap between this world and the next. I'm your host, Cortney Kane, and in this episode, we're diving into the miraculous, real messages from the other side, moments that will leave you breathless, and how your grief can become the key to stepping into your divine purpose. Now stay with me because this is where the magic happens. I've seen it happen time and time again. Someone sits across from me, skeptical, unsure if they believe, and then boom, a message comes through, a name, a detail that no one else could know, and suddenly their entire world shifts. The veil thins, and they realize they were never alone. I remember a certain client from not too long ago. It was a virtual session. And this was probably her second session with me. We were connecting with her family, both mother, father had passed on the other side. And then all of a sudden, this grandmother presence came through. Her grandmother's name was mentioned. The grandmother was coming through and letting her understand and know that they had all made it together as a reunion on the other side, one after the other. Past family members being welcomed by the one that had passed before them. Her grandmother came through showing me the energy of these horses. I'm asking her, did you have horses on the property? And she said, no. And I keep referencing her grandmother's reiterating that about these horses. All of a sudden she says, buy this girl a horse. She's reiterating to her parents who had also passed how they should have bought her a horse when she was little. As soon as that information comes through, she starts laughing, even says, bro, I can't believe that you just brought this information through. She said every year it was such an inside joke because my grandmother, we had all of this land and her parents at that time could not put up the fencing on this land, but her grandmother was insisting that her parents buy her a horse. What was really, really cool is that still on the other side, her grandmother was still saying, buy this girl a horse. It was such beautiful confirmation that only she would have known. This was not something that she had even spoken to her husband about or anybody else in the family, but she knew and absolutely had confirmation from her loved ones on the other side that they were with her. Have you ever had a sign from the other side? Do me a favor and drop it in the comments. I want to hear your stories. Here's the thing. Grief is the heaviest energy we carry. It's the weight of love with nowhere to go. But what if I told you your grief is also your guide? That within the loss, there is a door opening for you to step into something bigger. Messages from loved ones can be a catalyst for stepping into our divine purpose. When you choose to heal this, you're choosing to transform your life and the lives of those around you. Now, that doesn't mean you need to be a psychic. It can simply mean that when other people see you move through this grief and into your healing, they learn from the testimony of your life. Now, for me, my healing journey has been a lifetime of moving through grief, loss, sadness, happiness, and all of those beautiful things in between. Now, once those things were seen and healed and continuously being healed, I was able then to start to feel my true self. And within that healing was a deeper understanding of my natural gifts and abilities to feel more clearly those loved ones on the other side, my guides and angels, God. And with that, an understanding of the energy that I am connected to. The number one thing that I can tell you that will help you transform into the you that you were meant to be here in this world is to heal and be brave enough to look at the dark corners within. You will then understand, because you know the dark, you will start to expand that light. There are so many different ways that you can start to access the kind of healing. For me, that was meditation, journaling, and journaling with specific goals and intentions. Journaling to connect to those loved ones on the other side, validating your own knowing and confirmation throughout this experience. Your loved ones are communicating with you, and once you clear your energy, Once you know more about you, you will be able to hear them and feel them around you. If you're listening to this, I want you to know it's not an accident. You were guided here. You are meant to hear this message. Your loved ones are speaking, and the universe is calling. You have a purpose. So I ask you, are you ready to step in? Think about the moments in your life that feel like signs. What if they weren't coincidences? What if they were clues? You have a gift. We all do. And some of us hear, some see, some feel, some simply know. Trust those nudges. They're leading you home. Now, this is just the beginning of our journey together. If this episode spoke to you, if you felt something shift, trust it. Let's keep the conversation going. Subscribe, share your experiences in the comments. And if you're ready for a deeper connection, book a session or join my VIP Inner Circle. Remember, the universe is always speaking. Are you listening? I hope that you'll come over and join my VIP Inner Circle at CourtneyKaneSides.com. It's a beautiful group where we meet twice a month for an hour and a half, and there's so many really cool goodies in there. You're going to be learning about your own intuition, your own connection with your own, the way that you receive information, but also different healers and thought leaders from across the planet come in as guests too. So it's a place where we learn together and we grow in all areas of our life. Allowing yourself to share these experiences that you're moving through. You're going through an awakening. You've been connecting to your own guides and angels, and you're maybe even simply just wanting to know more. This is a beautiful place for you to connect, and I can't wait to see you there.